Okay, hello and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Um, I don't know why I'm playing through Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I just chose to. Uh, I feel like I should say don't expect a full playthrough of this game. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is one of the harder FNAF games, based on what I remember. So, if I don't if I don't finish this game, don't crucify me. Expect like maybe one video, possibly two if it does well. Alright, gotta remember the controls. Yep. Alright. I'm playing on PlayStation, so I might have accidentally muted the phone call. I think I muted the phone call. Let's restart. I won't start spamming buttons this time.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know.
Yeah.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of '87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
Sounds lovely.
Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
So the first night,
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
first night is never usually that bad in any of the games. This first night shouldn't be that hard. If you don't know, you can honk the Freddy nose on the poster. Not much use to it, but you can. So the reason that I flip the monitor up really quick like that is I'm just checking on Bonnie, for those of you that might not have seen this game before. If you haven't seen this game before, and your first watch of the game is my playthrough of the game, I'm sorry. I recommend watching Markiplier play through it. So it looks like we're gonna be good. At most, we're maybe gonna see Bonnie move. Oh. He's just schmoovin'. So Bonnie will always come to this door. Freddy and Chico will always come to this door. Foxy will always come to this door. Where did he go? Oh, hey, bud. Yeah, make sure Chica's not moving yet. He's still back there. Already 4 a.m. We're doing fine. Please don't prove me wrong. Oh, hello. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. Chica's in the kitchen. Everything's fine. I don't hear kitchen noises anymore. There she is. Okay. It can be a little difficult to see them on the camera sometimes, so... Alright, honestly, 5 a.m., 42% power, we're just gonna sit here. We're good at this point. Yeah, so the first night's never usually that difficult. The only one that it's really that much of an issue, I'd say would probably be FNAF 4. Even then, you just gotta, like, really listen. Come on, change over to 6 already. I'm actually a little worried about my power running completely out, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think it will. Okay. The nights are always, like, usually a little bit longer than I think they are. Second night! I think Foxy's active on this night. Oh, Bonnie's already moving.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know.
I don't think they're in their proper place.
Doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
That's fine. Sorry, I know I'm being really quiet. I know this isn't even, like, that difficult of a night. I'm just, like, low-key trying to focus. I'm not very good at FNAF 1. I won't lie, I've never made it past night 3. So... okay, we're just gonna... Okay, so it's a very light sound in the distance, but as long as we can hear Foxy humming, we know for a fact that he's not active. That's one of the good things about playing this game after so long, is that a lot of the like sound cues and stuff are now known for like what they do. So like as long as Foxy's humming, we know that he's not moving. We know what like the what the sound ambiances mean. We don't really even have to keep our camera on Foxy, really. Just as long as we check the cameras. In fact, in later nights, we aren't going to be looking at Foxy, we're going to be looking at Freddy. You gotta be like, yeah, okay, buddy. I don't think we have to check on him this often, but I don't know. Because like I said, I'm not very good at FNAF 1. Not what I meant to do. I'm gonna guess he's like right now. Where is he? Okay, now he's there. So the bad thing about Freddy, how Freddy works in later nights, I know I'm not at a part where I have to deal with Freddy yet, but I might as well bring up how he functions. The way that he works is, if he is not being looked at, he has a chance to move. And if he moves, like for example, if he puts himself in this door, or in this camera, he will never go to the door itself. He will just sit in that hallway, until the end of the night. And if I ever put my camera up without closing the door, he will just instantly kill me. That's not good. Okay, Cheeky's in the kitchen. There we go. Long ass nights. Alright, night 2. So I'm not going to do night 3 right now. I could, but I'm not going to, because I don't think I'm going to survive it, and I've already been recording for like almost 20 minutes. So, I hope you enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's 1, night 1 and 2. Maybe I'll do night 3, maybe I'll continue. I don't know yet. Yeah, like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe. See ya.